So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for and entertainment purpose.
Hi everyone, Martha here. So before we talk about Mockingjay Part 2, I want to talk about a news I've been hearing about lately, and that is Melissa, Milano, and Janet, Sam and Tara, the two main leads in Scream 7. One has been fired and one has quit. So, Melissa quit. Got fired because she said something online. Go figure. Why do you keep on doing this to me? I thought we're past this era where where people say something stupid online, and people don't like it, and so therefore they fire them. And then we end up having a bad movie because that character is not on the movie, even if it's this is the leading role since Sandy's not since Sydney was not in the last movie, and Gail was not died in the middle of the movie. Got knocked out. I remember that she did not die. She was sent to the hospital. Sam has taken over the role of this movie, the leading role of these movies. Dewey's dead. Gail might be in it still, and Sydney's actress didn't get paid enough in the 5th movie, so she might not do a 7th movie. One thing I don't like about horror movies is that when they kill everybody that's in the first movie, it makes me not want to return, because I had to get attached to new characters and stuff like that, and learn a bunch of new names, and so I'd rather not watch them. One thing I like about Scream, that they're always talking about the same exact characters. So, I don't know. I'd rather they keep the same characters they had from the last movie here, instead of doing that. Now, recasting these two or killing them off in a car accident would really suck. Now, the reason why Janet's not in this one, Tara's actress, is because she says it's going to interfere with her Wednesday schedule. But I really think it's because she's mad that her Cold Star is not going to be in it because of what she said. Now, what she said was something what's going on in Israel right now. I'm not going to quote what she said. I'm not into that kind of stuff because I try my best to keep my videos entertainment and not where you guys not have to worry about politics or unless the movie involves that. But I'd rather not get involved in that because I don't really like talking about it. Okay, so but she said that one side so yeah. But I think that we should not. People already are mad that she's not going to be in the movie, and now we already lost Janet. Why even bother making a 7th movie now? If the two leading roles are not in this movie, why bother? And as far as we know, Sydney probably still won't be in it because she doesn't want to not be paid enough again. So yeah. Dewey's dead. Was Gail going to have a movie? like happened in the first, like we happened in this movie. That was the first time her and Ghostface talked. I don't know. I'd rather them not do another movie if they're not going to bother putting characters that I don't recognize in it. I love Ghostface's actor, this freaking Mojo Jojo from Pop Girls, but he's not. And I don't care about the people he's care about whoever he is under the mask is killing. I don't know if I'm gonna watch. Mostly, I also watch these shows because they make fun of horror. Make fun of horror tropes, and sometimes they make fun of tropes that happen in other movies. So yeah, that's what I like about it. So I don't know. Do we really need a seventh movie? Not really. If it happens, I'll give it a shot. But I just really wish that they would keep characters that I recognize in it. Otherwise, it's just like stupid. Otherwise, it's like Halloween and Friday the 13th. That's my opinion about this. Do not take away these two actresses. Okay? Please. I don't want that to happen. I like these two. Okay? So, yeah. There you go. So, let's talk about Mockingjay Part 2. So, I finished watching it. This is taking my first time watching it. I did not watch when it came out in theaters. I don't know. I think something else was on. Something was in theaters, and I haven't had a chance to watch it since then. And this new one, this prequel, gave me the opportunity to finally get around chance to watching it. So, what did I think about it? It was okay. It shows like the worst sides of war, where the good guys that you're rooting for actually are starting to sound like more like the bad guys, because both Coin and Snow are okay with killing kids. What happens in this movie? Coin gets charged for is found out that she kills Katniss' sister and a bunch of other kids while they're I know I'm getting right to the point, but and she also says, let's put kids into the Hunger Games, capital kids into the Hunger Games. Now, let's me use an example. Now, I have not watched Oppenheimer yet because of what happens in that movie. And Grave the Fireflies makes you cry a lot because of the things that kids die, even though they're part of the enemy's side. They're kids. They don't have a say in the war. Okay? They really don't deserve to die. They're innocent. They never do. And just like PETA says in this movie, why we need to stop hating each other. I like Joanna, and then she said she votes yes. I understand why Katniss does, so she can shoot Quinn with an arrow. And I think Hamish sees that, and that's why that. So I like that this conversation comes up because it should happen in war to show that you're just as bad as the side that you're trying to beat. So yeah, that's how I see it. So, because remember, they're innocent, you should never kill the innocent. So, yep. And eventually we see Finnick and Annie get married. I hate when Finnick died. I knew that Pram was gonna die because I saw it online because it's how long it's since I've seen this movie, and it's been forever since I read the book, so I forgot that Finnick dies. Like, no, I like Finnick. At least Hamish didn't die. I don't want Hamish to die. I like that guy, and I like who plays them. So, and the way they get PETA from being so violent against Katniss is by showing memories of his life that were actually real, and showing like how bad he is, so how bad he's become because of the brainwashing that Snow has done to him. and he does get snapped out of it, but he realizes that he can't be trusted sometimes, so he has to have handcuffs because Coin wants to have Katniss killed because it would have her be out of the way because she doesn't he doesn't listen to her because even when she's hurt after Peeta chokes her, she ends up leaving and she's not in her control. So yeah, and Katniss says, "I'm gonna go and kill Snow," basically, and she makes it look like it's a mission from Coin to go and do it, but she's actually doing it on her own accord. So yeah, and she gets there. Sadly, I forgot this character's name, but the one that was actually on her side ends up dying. Um, so and there's two actors on here actresses that's on here. It's from Game of Thrones. I didn't recognize them, but here's a picture of one of them, and there's also the Night Lady, the princess that tries to turn Joffrey good, and ends up being killed in the church with her brother. So yeah, it's hard to recognize her because half her head's shaved off, but it's her. So yeah. And I don't know, this movie is really good. I liked it. It scared me at one moment when those things that killed Finnick came up. I like jumped, and so did my dog that you guys usually hear barking in the background. Victoria, she jumped too. Like, is Bart scary? I thought I was watching an action movie. Why is it a horror movie all of a sudden? Yeah, those things remind like things from Film Alchemist that except for they don't have no eyes. Those white things that if you watch Film Alchemist that people turn into homunculi when they're about to turn into before they get their form. That's what those things remind me of. So yeah. So it's like those two, like Venom and those things had a baby. So yeah. But yeah, it's a good movie. I like the fact that still Snow does die. I'm happy that he still does die, because we even when Katniss does not kill him, and the reason why we know that Coin killed her sister is because Snow's explained to her, "I'm sorry that what happened to your sister. I would never do that to capital kids. I had no meaning to do that." So it had to be Coin to done that. And she didn't believe him, and she reminded her that, why, Miss Everdeen, I thought we agreed not to lie to one another. So yeah, like I'm not lying. He does a great job turning her against Coin right there. He like laughs right when she shoots Coin, but his people took him after him because they don't like him anymore. So yeah, so he still does end up dying. So I'm happy that both Coin and Snow die in this. Good. But me reading this, I'm not done reading Battle of Sunburn and Snakes. I think I'm gonna got like 4 hours left of it, or 3. But so far, I can totally understand why he comes the way he is. So yeah. And I did like seeing Tigress all grown up. But they don't even mention here in this movie that's her cousin. So unless you read the books, you wouldn't know that they're related. So, yeah. And that's basically it. I'm probably going to give this one like a 9 out of 10. So I'm all ready. I just need to finish listening to Ballad of Songbird and Snakes, and then I'll be ready to watch it when it comes out. When it's probably on Peacock. or when I see it on DVD, because I don't know if I'm going to see it when it was in theaters right now. Since I already saw my movie for this month, and the person I used to go with would probably want to go and see Wonka, so I have to. So yeah. So before we end this video, I have a picture I want to look at of the thing that's promoting the next update for Disney Dreamlight Valley, and that is the 3 new companions they're showing us here, and some plants that they're showing us here. That's part of the new valley apparently, because there's no baboons in the valley that we're in. So this is part of the new update that you have to pay for, actually, I'm guessing. So we got snakes right here. And we also got 2 the biggest rodent, I forgot what they're called. I'll look it up. We got monkeys. We got 2 plants. One that is like the one that eats flies, and we also got, like, this is either a dragonfly or a butterfly. It's hard to tell. Chinchillas, I think those are called. And there's Merit Bell playing with butterflies in the background, and there's baboon. We're in a waterfall. I think that's everything I could see in this. But remember this update is coming the 5th, so there you guys go. And we're gonna have 4 new villagers at this day if you buy the update right away. You get Jack for free, no matter what. You get Gaston, Rapunzel, and Eva. So characters come later on, like Jafar, and many more come later on. But as far as we know, Jafar won't come right away on the 5th. So that's what I want to add. So it's a capybara. That's what that thing is. In the middle, not a chinchilla. I don't know why I thought it was a chinchilla. It's a capybara. And also, I guess you can nickname them, which is good. So let me know if there's anything else I forgot. Like, and subscribe, and bye-bye.